और सी यानी कि तुम्हारा जो न्यू कलर है, राइट। इसको तुमने कलर कर दिया, व्हाट इज द नेक्स्ट स्टेप? एडजेसेंट्स के लिए कौन कलर करके देगा? रिकर्शन। कितने कॉल होंगे? 4 कॉल, बस खत्म। तो w ऑफ एक्स वाई इक्वल्स टू न्यू कलर, और बाकी 4 कॉल्स लिख दो यार फटाफट रिकर्शन। एक बजे 50, 1 बजे तक भाई। पढ़ो यार, क्या कर रहा तुम लोग? सिलेबस पीछे चल रहा है भाई पहले। आ जाओ भाई, 12 बजे तक आ जाओ। हाँ कोई बात नहीं, कर लेना बस जो बचे। हाँ। कुछ नहीं होता है, बस लिखने का तरीका है। फॉर में आप तीनों कंडीशन लूप में लिख देते हो, वाइल में बाहर लिख देते हो। मतलब कोई आइट्रेशंस में कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता है। ये सब कुछ नहीं होता है यार, अलग अलग प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेजेस के अपने अपने सिंटैक्सेस में बनाने के, मतलब कोई रीजन नहीं है सच। बट हाँ, जनरली ये होता है कि when you want to control the number of iterations, जब आपको कंट्रोल करनी हो नंबर ऑफ iterations तो आप फॉर लूप यूज करते हो. while loop it's more of जब आपको कोई कंडीशन बेस पे लिखना हो. फॉर एग्जांपल जैसे मान लो आपको कुछ लॉजिक लिखना है कि जब तक मान लो कोई आप गेम बना रहे हो, ठीक है, आपको तब तक लॉजिक लिखना है जब तक while लेट्स से लाइफ इज नॉट इक्वल टू 100. मतलब कुछ भी मतलब वाई सिटी में होता है ना एक एक्सपी होता है, आपकी पावर कितनी बची है, आपको ये करना है कि जब तक आपकी पावर लेस देन 0 ना हो जाए, तो ये एक कंडीशन हो गई. फॉर लूप में जनरली हम क्या करते हैं, नंबर ऑफ आइट्रेशन लिखते हैं कि मेरे को 5 बार चलाना है, 10 बार चलाना है. तो जब आपके पास नंबर ऑफ आइट्रेशन तो आप फॉर यूज करते हो. कोई कंडीशन के बेस पे आपको आइट्रेशन करनी है तो जनरली हम वाई यूज. हालांकि आप काम को फॉर से भी कर सकते हो, कोई रूप नहीं है, बट थोड़ा आसान है.
Hello everyone and good afternoon guys. Welcome to this webinar. But I guess there are a few more people who are still have to join. So we'll be waiting for them, not more than 5-6 minutes and then we'll start. But in the meantime, you all are requested to fill up the form which has been given in the chat box. This is your attendance form, which is mandatory to fill before we proceed. And try to add your accurate, details, your full name, your correct email ID and your numbers on which we can connect. Okay. Third thing is domains. Whatever domain you are interested in, whether you want to go with data science, AI, ML, data analysis, whatever, just add in your domains correctly and please fill out this form quickly. Thank you, guys. All right, guys. So now we'll start. But before that, just wanted to tell you all that an announcement was made. Since you have joined late, most of you, please see in the chat box that a link has been provided. Go to the link, fill it up. Okay, just properly fill it up and provide your accurate details. That is your attendance form. I hope I'm making myself clear. Okay. So guys, I'm really excited to take this session and I want to clarify that this is a full-fledged opportunity for you to do an internship with LabMintex. Now, since most of you have joined, clearly shows how much serious you are for your career. So first thing about me, hello everyone. Once again, welcome to this webinar. Myself, Muskan, and I have been in this industry from like past 5 years. And by profession, I work as an AI ML engineer. Along with that, I also work as a mentor over here at LabMintex, where I've guided more than 1,000 students with their career, internship, and with the job opportunities as well. So if you might ask, ma'am, why do you do this along with your job? So the answer is pretty simple, guys. A few years back, I was also a college student. So I've seen my bits and pieces of hard work, and I can totally understand and relate to your hard work, your struggle as well. But over the past few years, we have noticed that this IT industry specifically has become like a lot more crowded and competitive than it used to be. Now, if you want to see the success, just the hard work is definitely not going to pay off, right? But you will have to inculcate the smart practices as well. And that's exactly where LabMintex is coming in. So just wanted to brief you all to this company. So we are basically serving as an IT consultation and service provider and also as a recruitment firm, because of which we have collaborated with 750 MNCs and 100 plus startups. Since we are serving as a recruitment firm, we are providing them with the, you can say, experienced, trained, and talented people as full-time employees. And that's where you are coming in the picture. So yes, guys, this is not just an internship opportunity for you, but also program for your placements. Okay? Projects are not the only thing you will expect. Will help you all to, like you can say, attend multiple live sessions, who will eventually in those live sessions, you'll get the training, practical skill development sessions will happen. And then once you're trained, you will get your placements directly in these companies, because we believe not everybody's end goal is to just jump from one internship to another. Everyone is wanting some sense of security in their life, right? And this is the security that we are promising you in the form of placements if you are a graduate, and your pre-placement offers if you are an undergraduate. Keeping this program in mind, we only have 5 seats available. Only 5 people are going to get selected, because this requires one-on-one guidance. You can say uh, process of selection will be explained at the end of the presentation, because first I need to tell you all what journey you will expect here. Only then we can move ahead with your selection process, right? So once you'll be selected, your names along with your email IDs will be called out. Stick till the end, guys. You will also get to learn a lot. I will not take more than 20 to 25 minutes of your time. Okay, now our interns will have to give 2 to 3 hours of their day so that they can complete the projects within the given deadline. It's stipend based, so you're getting an opportunity to earn up to 15,000, and it's work from home, so no need to relocate as well. Saturday, Sundays are off. Monday to Friday, you can work flexibly. For any doubts or any queries, just wait for some time. After the presentation will be over, we'll be having one-on-one conversation. Before we proceed, guys, again, like to remind you all, attendance is compulsory, so I hope you all have filled up the forms. Okay, now one thing I will request, and that is clear attention and participation throughout the session. So guys, if you all are really excited to join as our intern, if you really want to be the part of the team LabMintex, come on quickly, show some excitement, and everyone is highly requested to raise up their hands, guys. Come on, let me just check the names who all are present here. Yes, Pranjal, Sharanya, Kavleen, Avinash, Purva, Monisha, Shreya, Chaitra, Nirbhay, Nandini, Saket, Shravani. Great. Thank you so much. Moving forward, just take a screenshot of this slide. It will give you all the details of our company. I mean, the registered entities detail you will get from this particular slide. So just take a quick screenshot. Okay. If I talk about eligibility, so anyone who is wanting to make their career in IT is most welcome. But whatever domains you have, filled up in the forms, you need to have basic theoretical understanding of that domain. If you are having a career gap, we'll provide you with like a bridge to build this gap. If you are seeking hands-on corporate project experience, of course, you can join us. And perfect opportunity for undergrad students, postgrad. Even if you have completed your UG, PG this year, I can tell you, you all can secure your pre-placement offers. So no more dependencies on your college's placement cell. This is all about your eligibility. In this session, first, we are going to be discussing about the problems faced by majority of freshers. Second, the solution, and third, about our placement model. The very major problem which I first want to highlight is your lack of experience. I guess being a fresher, you all must have noticed, right, that these companies are out of nowhere expecting magically from a fresher to already have an experience, and that's how they get stuck in this never-ending loop. That you can't get a job because you have an experience, and you have an experience because you can't get a job, and it becomes like a never-ending loop. If you really want to, crack this cycle, come out of this loop, it's not just experience, but being a fresher, you need little skill development as well, right? To suffice this problem only, guys, we have 2, 3, and 6 months program for you. Now it depends which one you want to go with. It's totally your choice, but I can recommend you all to go with the 6 months one, because this will be clearly equivalent to half an year of experience, giving you an ample amount of time to work on so many projects, right? So this is about that. Let's suppose now, if you might ask me, ma'am, why Labmentics? Let me tell you guys that we are targeting on 3 major issues. First was your lack of experience, which we just discussed. Second will be your dummy projects, which I know you all are making, most of you, not all. And third will be your lack of guidance. Why dummy projects can be problematic? Let me just tell you that. This is good until and unless you just want to practice on these skills. But when you add these links in your resume, this will hold you down, because this will show to the recruitment team that you don't have client handling experience, or you don't have real world problem solving skills. And since mostly freshers are working on the same dummy project, their resumes looks alike. I mean, their resumes look, just to say hello. Okay, so I was saying that since most of the freshers are working on the same dummy project, their resumes looks very generic in nature. I mean, so generic that it gets stuck in a crowd. Now, from this crowd, guys, if you want to see, you can say if you want to set yourself apart, you will have to dive into real world projects, which is supposed to be your client-based projects. Okay, so from raw data till deployment, you will design the whole pipeline. First, we are supposed to be working on a minor project. Minor projects will be your individual projects, and major projects will be your team projects. Okay. So third pointer was for guidance. Guys, so guidance over here, we have industry experts. Now, these experts are having 5 to 10 years of experience. Relevant experience, what you want to go with. So they will be your direct reporting managers. You will be directly reporting under them. From your project allocation, doubt clarification, one-on-one career guidance, everything is their responsibility. You just need to walk on their footsteps. Trust me, guys, with their guidance, you will be able to elevate your career. And do you know, using these 3 methods, we have already placed more than 3,000 interns. Yes, guys, more than 3,000 interns have been successfully placed, and now it's your turn. To the 5 interns who are going to get selected today, one thing I can promise you, and that is you can be way ahead of 99% of this crowd. You can stand here in the top 1%, and that is what is giving us the confidence that we are fully committed to your success. You can land in a job with our program, and this is our promise to you. And this statement in itself is what I believe the best possible answer for this question, right? So this is about that. Now, as you know, you'll win the top 1%, of course, with the help of your mentors. How? Using 3 methods. What? Basically, we have analyzed whatever mistakes a candidate might make in their job application process, and we will try to eliminate all of those mistakes. To eliminate those mistakes, these 3 methods have been designed. First, 8 to 10 projects you'll be making with us. These projects will not just give you good exposure and experience, but only client-based project links in your resume. Second will be a feedback report. Now, feedback is based on your evaluation of your project. Once it will be evaluated, you will get a live feedback telling you exactly where you can improve or improvise, so that you can work extra hard on those things and gain the confidence. And third will be your 4 steps framework boot camps. 4 steps framework boot camps. Frameworking means you're polishing so that you can become well polished for your jobs. Collectively, using these 3 methods, you land in the top 1% and get your jobs easily, successfully, and hassle-free is what I believe. Quickly moving to the 4-step framework bootcamp discussion. Try to pay attention, because I'll not take more than 5 to 10 minutes of your time. These 4 steps are supposed to be your complete journey, which you will travel here at LabMentics. It will tell you exactly what you should be expecting. First step says practical skills experience projects. Now, since it's an internship program, you all must be wondering, why is she talking about skills? So, guys, to make you understand this, to open up your eyes, I will ask you all one question. Listen to this question very carefully, and you will get the answer that why we are emphasizing on skill development. How many of you believe that your college's curriculum, which was designed by our education system, is great, it's amazing, they are providing us with big degrees, but they never made us job ready? How many of you also believe on it, guys? Please let me know by raising your hand so that I can also understand who all are aligning with my thought. Yes, Rohit, Shravika, Pratyush, Purva, Nandini, Vignesh, Jogesh. If you see proofs are right in front of you, I mean, have you seen your tier 2 and tier 3 colleges ka placement rates? So low, cannot even imagine. And why is it low? Because they fail to give you practical skills. And guys, these companies are to not running a charity na, that they will hire anyone from anywhere. They are running a business, and for that they require skills, skilled people. And if today the team of lab mentix is promising you your placements, which means it becomes our responsibility to first make you that one confident individual who can get a good package in a good company. And that's why we have been focusing a lot on your skill development first. 1 to 2 sessions per week, you'll be good to go. Projects are also included in this step only. You can see data science, data analyst, business analyst, web development, AIML, Java. We have 100 plus ready to work topic. But the main key highlight of this slide is that we have collaborated with more than 100 reputed companies for your project. Yes, Swiggy, Make My Trip, Razorpay, Glassdoor, Zoho. These are the companies from which you all are supposed to be getting the data. You don't need to worry. We will provide you that. Sunday to Sunday, we have a date, like you can say project allocation session. Your mentors will be there throughout to help you all. This will give you like an amazing exposure when you will work on different companies. From wide domain of companies, you will get the exposure.
ध्रुव
You will get like the
हेलो
best experience. From ground level, you
हेलो
will understand how the data
हाँ हाँ आ
collecting
रही है
works.
अबे मैं कह
You
रहा हूँ
have a
पैसे नहीं
first thing
डलवाए
is
क्या
a
यार
very
तूने
strong portfolio. How? Because these are
डलवा दे
really
भाई
really
मेरी
quite
ईएमआई
good
कटनी है कल
companies to work for, right? When you will be adding the live project links in your resumes,
हाँ भाई
first
ईएमआई कहीं
portfolio
5-10 हजार
will
रुपये
have
ब्याज
the
ठोक
edge.
दें साले को
Your portfolio will be prioritized in the eyes of the recruitment team instead of someone who has just been working on a dummy project till now.
आज
I
डलवा
hope you
दियो
understand the
छक्के
importance of these projects. Moving forward, these are a few more companies from which data
वो है भाई ये
allocation
तो
will happen.
छक्का है भाई
By Bridgette, Tata Steel, PhonePe, HSBC, Zomato. There are basically 90 more, but these are the ones right now which we
जाएगा
are
क्या
putting on the screen. Coming to your second step of your framework bootcamp, which is supposed to be your LinkedIn profile. But before we start, how many of you believe that LinkedIn is a job
हेलो
application portal? If you can raise your hand.
चला जाइए भाई आज थकेले नहीं तो तू डाल दे तेरे पास पड़े नहीं है क्या अकाउंट में भाई वो दूसरा किसी
Guys,
और
this is the
बैंक से
biggest
डाल के
misconception
उसमें
which
डाल
has
के
been
मेरे
present in
वाले
the
में
mind
डाल
of
दे
people that LinkedIn is only used for job application.
ऐसा
But
कर
in
तू
reality,
जादू
it's
कर
providing
खेला
you
कर
with a
खेला
platform to make the real connections and networks. If you have a strong presence on
साइबर
LinkedIn,
क्राइम में लग
you have
जाते
a
हैं कोई आएगा
100%
पैसे दे
guarantee for
रहे
you to have an exponential
कहेंगे
career growth,
बिहार
but
जाओ
the
सालों
weak
में
presence is contributing to nothing. Why?
किसी के
Keep
1000 रुपये
in
खो
mind
जाएंगे
few
कहेंगे बिहार
factors.
जाओ
First factor,
5000 की
your
टिकट है वो
recruitment
करा के
team
1000 पे
always
निकल
checks your
लेंगे
LinkedIn
तुम्हारे
profile. If they are happy and impressed, they will give you a call back. Otherwise, they might
ओके
not. Second factor, this is the era of social media.
फोन
You
काट भाई
need
तू
to be
छक्का है
socially active. I'm not saying on Instagram or Facebook, just ignore that
बस
for a bit. But LinkedIn,
छक्का
professional growth ka social media platform, this is. Try being active here. It will give you amazing connections because connections are very important in giving you job referrals. Do you know these days 60 to 70% of the positions in every office is getting by a referral? Who is giving referral? Not just your friends and families. Hardly 1 to 2% referrals are coming from your friends and families. The rest, all referrals are coming from connections of LinkedIn. Very important, guys. But if you take it for granted and if you make these mistakes, then you can only imagine. First mistake, barebone LinkedIn. Do you think if you have a barebone LinkedIn, any recruiter will give you a call back? No. Do you think anyone would connect with you? Of course not. And that is where you might lack. Second mistake is a non-personalized LinkedIn URL. As you know, you need to copy paste your LinkedIn URL everywhere, right? So it needs to get personalized. It has a correct format to it. Your LinkedIn URL should not look like a random URL. www.linkedin.com/.in your first name. I'll add my first name, followed up with a second name if you want to. Otherwise, a number or your profession, whatever. Clean, short, tiny professional URL. Third mistake, inactive account, not even active. Then what can we even expect? So we'll be having a few live sessions from day one, which will help you all to crack the code of LinkedIn, and you can use it to its maximum extent for your career's growth. Okay? This is about your second step. You also promote community making, 7 to 8,000 connections from the alumni of LabMentics you can take, so that in future both of you can vice versa give like job referrals to each other. Moving forward quickly to your third step of your framework bootcamp, which is supposed to be your ATS resume building. Guys, before we proceed with this step, how many of you have tested your ATS course? Okay, Avinash, Malay, Devi, Latika, Seva Sairam, Pranjal, Jatin, Nandini. Good, very good. To the people who are not aware, ATS is an applicant tracking system. Every time you apply for a job, this captures your resume and it gives you a score. If the score is 70, 80 above, grade below that, rejected. Why? Because you know, this is a very competitive market. But still, people are just making one resume. What they are doing is, they make one resume, they put all their skills they have in the same, and they believe that because of my skills and projects that we have added, I will get a pass check from ATS. I will give you a brutal honesty about this platform. Whenever you check your scores on a random portal, that score is not accurate, because this ATS, which has been integrated by those companies, it has been programmed not to see your skills, but it actually has been programmed to see which candidate is perfect specifically for that job role only. Because in India, because of population, competition is too high. One job position, thousands of applicants. At least out of those 1,000 applicants, 200 300K pass, so I can say skills are there. But how many of them get a pass check from ATS? 2 to 3%. That's it. 2 to 3% is reaching to the HR department. Why? Even though they had skill, why couldn't they get a pass check? Simple. ATS rejected them because they were having a cluttered resume. Guys, you need to play very smartly over here. Okay, you will have to modify your resume, because this has become a very competitive, crowded market. First, look at the job description. Please identify what keywords has been put there, what requirements they have put there. What you can do is you can match it up with your own skills. Those keywords, requirements you will put in your resumes, along with top 3 projects, which is the most high value project specifically relevant for that company. Chalo, e-commerce ke liye if you are applying, so 3 projects related to an e-commerce companies only. This will make your resume clutter free, so that ATS will read it word by word, and most of the checklist you are passing. And since you can be the perfect candidate for it, a good score is promised. This might sound a little hectic for sure, but this step is also giving you a guarantee that on the basis of a mere piece of document, you are never going to get rejected. You are going to get like a fair chance to prove your skills in the interviews. For this, our team will provide you 1,000 plus high scoring ATS friendly resume templates. From now on, you will be making your resumes using those templates only. Live sessions will also be conducted in order to tell you how to crack your MNC's ATS as well. I know this might sound small, but this is the foundation for your job application process. Now you are ready to build the pillars, ready to build the buildings. One thing is left, interviews ki training, which will happen separately. You will get to know exactly how. Okay? Okay. Now, since most of the things are ready, must be expecting your placements, right? So let's quickly come to the placement model of LabMentics, the fourth and your final step of your frameworking boot camps. So as you know, if you remember, I told you in the first slide that we have collaborated with 750 MNCs and 100 plus startups, right? Because of this collaboration, we are using 2 methods. First method, this contract helped us to take down 8,000 HRs ka email IDs, LinkedIn URL, name, and in which company they work. So this you will get in a spreadsheet file. Okay? Spreadsheet where you will get this data, use this data to directly mail them. HRs are your human resource team. They are the recruitment team. Basically, you need to connect with them only. DM karo, LinkedIn pay or mail karo, whatever. Just try connecting with them. This has given us a proven track record. Even if you use 10% of this data, at least 40 to 45 interviews you will be able to schedule for yourself. I can promise you this. AI will help you all to customize unlimited messages which you want to send to these HRs. This will be a premium version. AI automation tool will be given. So this is your first step. Second, job referral, direct referrals in these companies from our B2B team, which is business to business placement team. So you'll be in touch with them as well. Using these two methods, guys, your job application process will become butter smooth, quick, and very efficient. Okay. In detail, I have explained about your 4 steps framework boot camps. So how many of you now believe that these steps can be contributing in your career, or these steps can be fruitful in your career, guys? Please raise your hand so that I also can understand whether the efforts are being put into the right place or not. Come on, quickly. Great. All right. Just have a look. This is a sample certificate. Scanner, ISO ka mark, all of those things. You'll learn, in turn, land in a job. You've also been recognized by the Mighty Startup Hub. For documents, 4 major documents will be provided. First one will be your offer letter of internship. Second, certificate. Third will be your experience letter. This is your experience letter. And fourth is an LOR. LOR is a letter of recommendation. This is your LOR. It's signed by your senior managers. It mentions how much growth you gave in the company. It's like a direct recommendation for you, which can be a very valuable document, is what I believe. Okay? This shows your hard work, your authenticity. Now I believe LORs are like cherry on cake for every other documents. Accreditations of these docs will include ISO, AICT, Ministry of Corporate Affairs, Startup India, and Microsoft. Now, guys, I can proudly tell you one thing. We have tons of success stories to share with you. These are just 6. Athar, Yashika, Aditya, Sandhya, Srinivas, Pallavi. We have more than 3,000 interns placed. If you remember, I told you. Now you must be thinking, ma'am is just bluffing things out of her mouth. No. Let me show you Lab Mintex outcomes. 3,000 interns placed. 750 hiring partners, Quantify, Pocket FM, Paisabazaar, New Wave, Myntra, Genpact, PwC, Microsoft, Amazon, Accenture, EY, what not. You just name them and we have them. 33 LPA has been the highest, package given. 8 average, 5 is lowest till now. Since I have been promising you the placements from the very first slide, I think it's also my responsibility to give you with a few proofs. For proofs, I have a few LinkedIn profile. As you can see on my screen, Siddharth, intern here for 5 months. Got placed directly at Attitude Digital, that to a Chicago-based company. Then we have a Tharf, data science intern. Attached his offer letter. I'm sorry I couldn't show you the offer letter in the presentation, but this is how your offer letter will look like. Once you scroll, bifurcation of your stipends, TNCs, every basic documents will be present. Okay? CI number, signed and attested by the founder, and all of them. Your location will be mentioned. The location which your offer letter will be mentioning will be Bangalore. It will not mention work from home. He has been placed at a PRS group of a company. Then we have Mohammad Arshad Ahmed, business analyst intern here for 4 months, now placed at Danfoss Climate Solution. Neha, before she joined us, was having a gap. If you can check out the dates. Got herself referred directly at Cognizant soon. Rohan Kumar, AI ML intern, now working at Erasmus. He was here straight for 6 months. He has attached his certificate also. I know you would want to connect with them. Under Hall of Fame success stories, we will get everyone's LinkedIn profile. Click on more success stories, scroll, connect. Let's take a random profile. Let's see what she is doing. Janika Bhaskaran. As you can see, intern at Lab Mintex for 4 months. Now placed at Heiko Software Technologies as an AI engineer. She has attached a certificate also, if you want to see. Okay? Now, one more thing, guys, since all of you are ready to join as our interns, you should know about our press release. Do you know we have been featured in 50 plus media publications? We have been making headlines across the nation with our revolutionary approach to IT internship training, empowering 1 lakh plus future developers. We have major national, regional, digital coverages. We have been proud to publication. If you have heard us, proud over here. The official portal, the news players like India News 24, India News 24 have got us featured. We also got featured in your Indian bulletin. As you all can see, The Mint, Hindustan Times, Hindustan Saga, Times of India, so many other news featurings we have received. Ambition Box will be the last thing which I wanted to show you. Ambition Box being the most genuine platform to check about a company, we have been rated 4.5 out of 40 in the 1400 reviews. I mean, out of 1400, 4.5 is, I believe, like quite a good rating, right? Now I will be quickly wrapping up the session. Just wanted to tell you, if you remember, for interviews, I told that separate training will happen. Interviews ki training will happen through mock interviews. One-on-one mock interviews with your industry experts. One session per week, total 15 to 20 sessions in your whole journey. These sessions will be 25 to 30 minutes long. It will train you both for HR technical round. We'll be providing you with a question bank with more than 1000 plus frequently asked questions. This will give you an amazing confidence, amazing fluency, so that you can become fluent in the way you speak, and anxiety will drop down for sure. If you face anxiety or if you're scared of interviews, this will drop down. Okay. Stipends, coming to the part which you all must be eagerly waiting for. If you join here for 6 months of internship program, you will get the stipends at the end, which is up to 15,000, performance based. And if you're eligible for stipends, PPOs will also be given, pre-placement offers, a short PPO. Perks and benefits, we have multiple. So for every project, one certificate will be provided. Today, let's suppose you completed the project, you got the certificate. Along with the GitHub links of that project, you can upload the certificate also on LinkedIn for a good reach. Cash prize will be given to top performers, which is around 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, performance based. Monthly award, public recognition, intern showcase day, merchandise delivered at your location, Amazon, Flipkart gift cards, 1,000 to 2,500, PPOs and internal hiring preference. Now, this slide will give you difference between 2 months internship program, 3 months internship program, and 4, 5, and 6 months internship program. Don't get confused, 4 and 5 months is included in the same. Because of time constraints, features have been reduced in 2 and 3 months. Okay? So if you go with 2 months, offer letter, certificate, project, 4-step framework, bootcamp, these 4 things are there. 3 months में till here, LOR, resume templates, placement assistance, self-paced learning, and all of those things. Premium, you will get all the features, right from all of those things to job referrals, live sessions, 8,000 HR list, mock interviews, evaluation report, one-on-one support from expert AI tool, job consultation, stipends, and a pre-placement offers, of course. And all major projects we do only in the premium program, because deadline is huge. It's 4 weeks to 8 weeks. That's why major project only in premium. So this was all about it. This was all about our company. Thank you so much, guys, for sticking till the end. Thank you so much for being patient. You had been an amazing audience because you have been very interactive and participative. Last one question I have, that out of everyone present over here, how many of you would now want to join us after understanding these features and facilities? Come on, guys, quickly raise your hands. Okay. Just wanted to give you like a quick recall, because a lot of information has been given in this half an hour. So try to understand, guys, that this is an internship where you are getting an opportunity to work with 100 plus companies ka live data, for your project making. Second thing is placement. Total placement support, 850 plus hiring partners ke saath. But placement requires a little training, so live sessions will also be given, what our education failed to give. So we are trying to bridge this gap between your education and employment. And if you really want to be the part of this program, if you really want to unblock all of these premium features and facilities, all the resources that we are providing, like your 8,000 HR list, AI tool, resume templates. So this program, the operational cost will just be 599 for basic, 999 for standard, and 1,499 for premium. Can you imagine these premium features and facilities you all can unlock at such small rate of 599 for basic, 999 for standard, and 1,499 for premium? I will show you what you need to do. Guys, please have a look on my screen. This is how your screens must be looking like if you're using a laptop, right? Can you see the cursor moving? Yahan pe jao, click on it. Come to the meeting tools and click on Q&A. Whatever doubts or questions you have, just put it here. Chat box mein links has been given. I'll share the links again. Just go to the link, add your basic details, make the payment. बस इतना ही करना है. Okay, so without wasting any further ado, you just need to make the payment as soon as possible, because all of these lots are supposedly based on first come first serve. 5th payment ke baad the link is supposed to get expired, so you all just need to be as quick as possible. Come on, guys, make the payment, book these slots because this is your golden opportunity. Trust me on this. Just grab this opportunity. How many of you are not able to find the registration link or the Q&A? If you can raise your hand. If you're not able to find the registration link or Q&A, please raise your hands. Vinay Patel. Anyone else? Raj Soham. So, guys, can you see there are 3 dots on your screen if you're using a mobile phone? Click on those 3 dots. Yes, Sharanya, make the payment and book the slot. $15 to $20 people are trying to make the payment. Let's see who gets the very first lot first. I will repeat the prices. It's $599 for basic, $999 for standard, and $1,499 for premium. I have repeated the prices: $599 for basic, $999 for standard, and $1,499 for premium. Mind you, this is not for your internship, but this is totally for your placement support. Offer letters will mention hybrid location, so you don't need to worry. Okay, offer letters will mention hybrid location, so you don't need to worry. How many of you are trying to make the payment, guys? Come on, quickly raise your hands if you're trying to make the payment. Quickly raise your hands. Q&A has been activated, so I will highly request, your kind interaction in the Q&A. Try to be as interactive as possible. Yes, Ajay, if possible, can you please come in the Q&A box? Ajay, if possible, can you please come in the Q&A box? Yes, Avinash, Bhanupriya. First slot has been taken. Mehak297@gmail.com. Congratulations, your slot has been booked. Now we only have 4 slots available. Final 4 slots are available, guys. Final 4 slots are only available. So do it quickly. 15-20 people are trying to make the payment live on the screen. So you need to be as quick as possible. If you have made the payment, I have not taken your name, let me know. Yes, Shravika, it's totally online. But offer letter will mention hybrid location. If you have made the payment, I have not taken your name, you need to let me know by raising your hand. Okay, Vignesh, let me just check. Yes, Vignesh Rao 012@gmail.com, your payment was accepted. Vignesh, your payment was accepted. 3 slots we have now. 3 final slots we have. Anyone else who is trying? Anybody else who is trying, come in the Q&A, put your questions and be the part of the team Lab Mentix, because we are going to be starting most probably from 2nd of March, okay? Most probably from 2nd of March, we will be starting. So come on. Yes, Chatra? No, Chatra. 3 slots are only left. After that, the link will expire. Sorry. Final 3 slots are left. How many of you are trying? Bhanu, Priya, Chaitra, Dhanya, Janani, Kalyan, Kalyani, Avani, Umang, just a minute. Shami, Shravani, Shreya, Shruti, Sohini, Srilata, Subhash, Vignesh has done, Yashasvi, Vedang. Umang, please come in the Q&A if that's possible. Saifullah620@gmail.com. Congratulations, your slot has been booked. Saifullah, your payment has been accepted. Now we have 2 slots only available. Now we only have 2 slots available. Guys, final 2 slots are left. Anyone else who is trying to make the payment within 24 hours, your offer letters are supposed to get circulated. So please wait for it. Within 24 hours, your offer letter will be circulated. So just wait for it. Okay. Leenasha77@gmail.com. Congratulations. Your slot has been booked. One final slot is left. One final slot is left. Anyone else who is trying? All the people who have made the payment, guys, if you would want to leave the session, you can leave because no more further information will be given. Everything we have, like, you know. अच्छा चैत्रा, ठीक है.
देखो जॉब के लिए एक्सपीरियंस चाहिए और एक्सपीरियंस के लिए जॉब चाहिए.
अब कुछ नहीं हो सकता क्या?
तो डेफिनेटली इंटर्नशिप्स ट्राई जरूर करनी चाहिए. देखो इंटर्नशिप्स में क्या होता है, आप थोड़ा सा काम सीख जाते हो, आपको थोड़े से पैसे मिल जाते हैं और आपको ढेर सारा कॉन्फिडेंस आ जाता है अपने काम करने के ऊपर. अब देखो 3 टाइप की इंटर्नशिप होती है. एक तो होती है पेड, दूसरी अनपेड और तीसरी होती है प्योर स्कैम. पेड इंटर्नशिप्स में क्या होता है, आप थोड़ा सा काम करते हो. फॉर एग्जाम्पल आप ग्राफिक डिजाइनर हो, आप किसी कंपनी में जाओगे, ग्राफिक डिजाइनर इंटर्न लगोगे, उसके बाद आप थोड़ा सा काम करोगे, कुछ आपको पैसे मिलेंगे, दैट इज पेड इंटर्नशिप. दूसरा होता है अनपेड इंटर्नशिप, काम उतना ही करना है, पैसे नहीं मिलेंगे. ठीक है. और तीसरी स्कैम इंटर्नशिप्स होती है, जिसको मैं क्यों स्कैम बोलता हूं, उसका मतलब ये होता है कि आप कंपनी को पैसा दे रहे हो कि यार मुझे इंटर्नशिप्स पे रख लो क्योंकि मुझे सर्टिफिकेट चाहिए. अब देखो कई जगह पे काम आ जाता है, लेकिन ये प्योर स्कैम इंटर्नशिप्स होती है. अगर आपको एक्चुअली में करियर में ग्रो करना है, इनको अवॉइड करना है. देखो जॉब के लिए एक्सपीरियंस.
हेलो गाइस, तो आज मैं आपको बताऊंगा लैब मेंटिक्स का स्टेप बाय स्टेप कैसे मैं शॉर्टलिस्ट हुआ, क्या हुआ. तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल मुझे एक टेस्ट का लिंक आया, मैंने अप्लाई किया था लिंक्डइन से. स्टेप एंड था 7 to 15,000 और डेटा एनालिस्ट जॉब प्रोफाइल का था. ये इंटर्नशिप है लैब मेंटिक्स की तरफ से. तो उसके बाद मैंने ये टेस्ट दिया. टेस्ट देने के बाद मैंने ये टेस्ट क्लियर कर लिया, 80% आए मेरे. और उसके बाद मुझे ये मेल आया कि कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन, यू हैव बीन सिलेक्टेड फॉर अ लैब मेंटिक्स इंटर्नशिप विच इज़ स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम 15 सितंबर. ठीक है. ये इसमें लेकिन एक नो रिफंड पॉलिसी मेंशन था, तो मुझे लगा शायद ये पेड है. लेकिन इसके बाद क्या होता है, इसके बाद भी मुझे ये मेल आ गया कि कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन और ऐसा कर
will be helping you with. So you'll be working with the top industry experts, guys. Just a second, guys. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Just got some network issue. Yeah.
पहले दिखाओ। हाँ बिल्कुल होगा, पूरे फंक्शन में कहीं पे भी यूज कर सकते हो। आईएएस यार वो, भाई आईएएस मतलब तुम्हारे माँ बाप बोल रहे हैं मेरा बेटा आईएएस है, कितनी बड़ी बात है। मेरा था पहले, मैं पहले हॉटस्टार माइक्रोसॉफ्ट बोलता था, लोग थोड़ा समझते थे अच्छा, एटलासियन तो लोगों ने सुना ही नहीं है, बिकॉज वो है ही नहीं ना, B2B कंपनी है, उनको लगता है ऐसी होगी कोई। अंडररेटेड नहीं है यार, बस ये है कि वो डोमेन उनका देखो, हॉटस्टार है जो हर बंदा यूज कर रहा है, कॉमन इंसान, माइक्रोसॉफ्ट के प्रोडक्ट हर बंदा यूज कर रहा है, माइक्रोसॉफ्ट का मुझे तो सही नहीं लगी। और अटलासियन इट्स लाइक वो बनाते दूसरी कंपनीज के लिए B2B है, तो इसलिए कॉमन जनता ने नाम नहीं सुना। अब जीरा कॉन्फ्रेंस कौन भाई, कंपनीज यूज करती है ना। परमानेंट तो कर लो भाई ज्वाइन, पैसा तुम्हें 18-19 हजार फालतू मिलेगा महीने का, तुम्हारा खर्चा निकल ही जाएगा उसमें, अनलेस एंड अनटिल तुम्हारी अयाशियां वहाँ जाना ना हो, फिर तो तुम्हारा खर्चा निकल ही जाएगा। बैंगलोर में तो बहुत है, तुम्हारे बैंगलोर में कलेक्शंस बहुत है, रिलेटिव्स के अलावा भी तुम्हारे, वैसे भी तुम वहाँ पे लोगों से मिलोगे, और तो हाँ वो मीटअप्स वगैरह वो सब होता रहता है। हाँ मेरा भी यही फंडा है, मुझे सही नोएडा शांत, ठीक है पॉल्यूशन है वो अलग बात है, बट आराम, मतलब स्लो जिंदगी है, मुझे स्लो जिंदगी चाहिए। बैंगलोर हैदराबाद में बहुत, बैंगलोर तो बहुत ही घटिया शहर है, हैदराबाद तो बहुत अच्छा है, बट हैदराबाद महंगा बहुत है। 3 BHK रफली कितना हुआ है? रफली रफली था यार, 4-5 किलोमीटर दूर था, मैं साइकिल पे आता था, तो उसमें भी सुबह सुबह 6 बजे उठ के जाता था मैं। बस यार खत्म, जैसे जो मान लो तुमने, तुम्हें ये इनपुट दिया हुआ है, ठीक है, तुम्हें 16 बनाना है, तुमने दो 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 1 2 3 4 5 6 बार उठाया, ये टोटल कितना हो गया बताओ? 12 हुआ ना, 6 बार यूज किया। तुम जब अगली कॉल 7 पे मारोगे, ये 7 को उठाने की कोशिश करेगा, राइट? तो 16 में से 12 गया, 4 बचा था, क्या तुम 4 में से 7 माइनस करोगे? क्या ये एक वैलिड कॉम्बो होगा? बताओ, बचे हुए में से अगर तुमने बड़ा नंबर माइनस कर दिया, क्या ये वैलिड कॉम्बिनेशन होगा? नहीं। तो ये वाला एक बेस केस है कि अगर तुम्हारा टारगेट किसी पॉइंट में लेस देन 0 होता है, देन यू हैव टू रिटर्न। दीज आर योर बेस केसेस। बस यार खत्म, दिस इज योर कॉम्बिनेशन सम, यही तो था। है।